We're working on it. Right now, we're working on the heating part of it.
Oh yeah.
When we get the giant solar reflectors up there, we'll have the cooling part.
You need giant solar reflectors.
Reflect the light into space where aliens can, like, why are light rays coming from
We
this
just tried to got
place?
here at a reasonable time last night.
What kind of soda do you want?
Just, you know,
I know, everybody's like, why are we here before Anthony?
I trust people
I was actually
giving them
doing
control
something.
over the entire planet because we do such a good job controlling it.
Although humans are kind
I was
of a
also
plague.
confused if we were where we were supposed to
I saw this stupid study, like last June, talking about how outdoor temperatures are getting hotter because everybody has air conditioners in their window blowing out hot air. And I'm like, the hot air is in their house. It's getting
Well,
It's not like it's more hot outside. They just move the air from one position to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
the indoor volume versus the outdoor volume is
That is like-
1%.
Yes.
God, that's so
Although it
hot.
is true that every
destroy all these
watt
things.
of power or electricity we use eventually ends up as heat, unless it's a laser that's shining out into the sky.
True.
But it doesn't matter why you burn
And even the laser, if it is diffused by the atmosphere, will generate heat itself. So,
Okay.
which
I like
9 times out of 10,
Doesn't
that's what's going to happen.
I mean, it'd be a strange combo. It might work.
Okay.
So,
Cool, I'll try it.
It's a pineapple package. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm into that. You told me you were gonna get a new one last week, I think. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
we
to it.
finally switched it over on Saturday.
Nice.
Okay, so everything looks nice.
So-
Everything looks nice. Cool.
welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage, live stream from Going Gaming and Rummaging Grog, here in Troutdale, Oregon. And we will be picking right up from where we left off last week, where they
Flump from the hobgoblin?
got a flump friend and killed the hobgoblin leader, Doomcrown. But before we get into that, we have a brief discussion to have. That being that, so
We're doomed.
we're doomed. October 9th will be our last game in Grub and Grog and Going Gaming. However, we are going to move the game to my private space, the Greenwater Guild Hall. So I haven't heard any dissent, so is everybody amenable to that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going.
I prefer it.
You're not gonna go?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Even if I gave you a ride?
Yeah, because the rise in the cases for coronavirus.
Okay. That's understandable.
Thank you.
We will be following the same mask rules that we have here. I will be following the same disinfecting rules, so there's that. As far as food and whatnot goes, you're welcome to bring anything that you want to snack on, drink, whatever. I am going, in the coming months, going to be working towards, maybe having something that we can eat already prepared. I don't know, pizzas or whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind springing for pizza on the first session at Chris's house. I'll just bring it.
So are you gonna make it? Cool. All right.
I'll need an address, but
Yep, I will get you guys addresses when we're close to that date. Either private message you or something.
So many strawberries.
Brady, will you be continuing? All right. Overall, it will be kind of nicer on my end because I can leave all this stuff set up. I don't have to cart around this massive thing of mobile library of books.
bigger dungeons.
Yes.
Because you don't have to keep building them and tearing them down.
Right, and I might actually break out the Dwarven Forge as well.
Oh.
I had a cubic yard of that stuff.
Yeah, I got 2 boxes of it from way back. Yeah.
I had like, I think 12 boxes.
Oh, jeez.
Of this stuff, and like, man.
Oh man. Yeah, I always wanted more, but I couldn't. I mean, the price of it, it
It's
just.
super expensive,
Yeah.
and it takes forever to set it up, and then you have to tear it down.
Right. Well, the setup part of it is hard because each piece only does what it's going to do. So, I mean, if you have a cross-section hallway or an L hallway, it's only ever going to do that. And then they came out with the Warlock tiles, and so I've been dumping money into that because they're just, I'm sorry, they're infinitely more useful. I can do whatever I want with them.
I was always terrified I was gonna break them.
Yeah, well, the older sets especially because they weren't their new Dwarvenite, that resin that they used. The older ones were almost like a plaster or something. It was like a pottery of some type.
I was just really, never did. I think I lost one little figure that was on something. And,
Yeah.
you know, a little tiny decorative thing, but putting all those bow ties in there and all that crap.
The bow ties were pain. Luckily with Dwarven Forge, it's heavy enough that you don't have to put the bow ties in. But this stuff, if you don't connect them, it's so light that it just kind of moves all over the place. Plus, it makes it, by putting the connectors in, it makes it really easy to transport it because it's not going to lose its shape.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
It is.
Just a little bit. Just a little more neon.
Yeah.
Like taco.
So yeah, last week you stumbled into Doomcrown's quarters and you made a friend of a flump and you battled and destroyed the Hobgoblin Warlord Doomcrown. He was suffering from severe mental illness due to his prolonged contact with the flump.
Did we really battle him?
Yeah, it was more of a slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did have some help, but
An assassination.
He was poisoned with good cooties.
Yes. Yeah. But the flump was disappointed because ultimately Doomcrown was irredeemably evil.
You really just wanted to save him.
Well, the flump was trying, but he had to face reality. So the other thing about when we moved to my place, I'm going to do 4-hour games. So 6 to 10. Is that golden?
That's better than.
When I crunched the math, I was like, 4 hours just is better. I mean, at least with 4 hours, you feel like you actually accomplished something.
Yeah.
So, out of Doomcrown's quarters, you came in a door, and this is just a generic dungeon that I made to use as a battle map.
Before we move out of that room, I have in my notes that there were a bunch of maps in the room where Doomcrown was. Telfar, being the guy that he is very interested in what's on all these maps.
We need to go in.
Very good question.
I'm gonna take a gander at them, and then I'm definitely gonna roll them all up and stuff them in my super fancy map case that I found underwater.
We need to go visit all those places because we have maps of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
there should be a map of all maps.
The map.
there are 2 maps that are laid out on the table. And also on the table is a set of stone carving tools, mason tools and a heavy wooden seafarer's trunk that you already opened. But the two maps, one is a map of Arturia Doom, the level that you are currently on.
Nice.
The other is a half-finished sketch that Doomcrown himself was drawing of the Underdark.
Wow. That's like saying it's a map of
The world.
Africa.
Yeah, it's a section of the Underdark. It is specifically a section that you can tell is near something, and he's sketched it out or written it out, is near something called the Dark Lake.
That's our only geographic clue.
And you can just make out on the one edge of the Dark Lake, he had started to draw, and he wrote Grackle Stud.
Grackle stud?
Stud.
Stub.
Does anyone know yet?
Norote, you can make a history check at advantage.
What's a purple one? Maybe the flump. Maybe the flump knows.
The lump does.
Alright. History.
It's a good call though, because the flint is a native of the Underdark.
Like,
I forgot.
28.
So with your 28, you know
Dwarves
that
know lots about
Gracklestug,
stone.
even before the flump tells anyone, you know that Gracklestug is the, I guess, capital city of the Duer.
there's so many like creature names. I kind of lost track.
I know quite a few.
So let's do it.
If it's aggressive, reason with it, give it a hug. And then it won't be angry, but if it's still angry, slaughter it.
Give it an
Um,
animal.
So yeah, those are the two maps. And there is, aside from the door, the double doors to the east that you came in, there is a door leading out to the west.
Listen at the door. Check it out for traps. See if it's locked.
Or you could just have Anthony walk in there.
Or we can just kick it down.
Yeah, and they can
Even
kick
though
it
it's not
down.
locked. Or if it's locked. kick it
Yeah.
down.
Either way, I guess I'll make a hide check.
Yeah.
Why don't we trap the door?
I'm gonna take 10 on my hide check.
So don't forget that there was stuff in the hallway behind you that you
Oh,
were
that's right.
interested in as well.
That's right. We have
So-
those two pillar things that we wanted to go to the east, and
Check out that hallway.
we were just getting rid of this guy because he was at our backs, and we didn't want anything at our backs when we go east. Because that was where the
And
impressive.
now we have a
We should
map
still
of
check
where
what's
to
through this
go.
door. And then if it's just a more hallway, we go back and
As long as I don't hear anything on the other side, I'm okay just leaving that door, because we'll have a whole big room between us and whatever. And
also check that track.
Although we now have a map of Arturia though.
You do.
So you know exactly where we're going.
We probably have a really, really good idea of where we are.
so the place that we passed up because we were worried about, this crazy man at our backs was this big, huge double doors with these columns next to it that screamed magical traps and all sorts of cool things.
They
So
screened it
they were
literally.
two stone pillars, each carved with dozens of lidless eyes facing in all directions.
Yeah.
And they are flanking a double door. The doors swing inward, revealing a 10-foot wide landing.
All right. Well, we have apparently swung open the doors,
Yeah.
and we see this 10-foot wide landing.
So what you see is so you're on this landing, you see this landing, the stone pillars with the eyes are not magical in any way. But this 10-foot wide, there's a 10-foot wide landing and then a set of stairs that go down into darkness. You your assumption is that this goes down to the next level.
Okay, so we wanna, go back, get the stuff done, then go down.
So yeah, you know your way down from here. So.
Okay. All right.
And if it proceeds to the next level, is it still part of Arcturia now?
No.
Then we have to stay up here, guys.
Yeah, we gotta stay up here.
And the hallway continues from here, continues to the north.
Should we stay up? Ooh.
So
But what
should
if
we-
she's hiding the robot thing down there?
We can go north, or we can go.
Just check at least.
Although she probably would keep it on her level for safety purposes.
Well, this, yeah, and this Arcturia Doom is her level. The next level, which would be obstacle course, is not.
Obstacle?
Trapland.
No good place.
Okay, so today Colby is our team. What are we gonna do?
North.
Okay, we're going north.
Also, why point out me?
Why not you?
You're quiet. You haven't been the leader in a while.
Yeah, never.
So you guys continue north,
How
and the hallway goes north for about 50 feet, and then kind of hangs a left to the northwest at an angle, and you see a set of double doors going to the northeast, and the hallway continues to the northwest.
So on the right-hand side of the passage, there's some double doors.
Correct.
And then the one that overthinks everything.
What do we do?
Let's go through the double doors, I guess.
There we go.
We should like listen, I guess.
All right,
Okay.
we're going through the double doors.
Who's gonna listen?
I'll listen.
I'll help. We'll get it done.
Gonna help listen.
I re-roll one.
Anthony.
Well, we could both do it.
I'm the one
For
that
twos,
overthinks
I guess I'm
everything.
using a luck point.
I said I'm the one that overthinks everything.
Rip.
She usually like, yeah.
Better.
The door's a mimic.
Oh wait, it's perception, right? I don't have to use a luck point.
Opens door,
I
there's
can
no
take a
wall.
10.
You're like, oh, the door's probably a mimic, because if we open the door, the doors, there's probably gonna be
21
stone
to my
there.
perception. For my
Stones
perception
in
check.
It's two mimics working together, furnishing
The door and the wall on the mimic.
the door handle and the door.
The door and the door handle are separate mimics. But break down the door, you go EM or on the door handle. Either way, it's mimic.
So.
Ah, imagine picking up just this platinum piece and it's a mimic. Little baby mimic. Just a little
How
baby
small
mimic
can a
and it bites
How
your
small
finger.
can a mimic be?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think the best mimic would be like a glove.
Yeah. Put your hand on it. It's like a style and it has like spikes around it and I'm like, I can't feel my hand.
No, the best kind of mimic would be like an atom-sized mimic.
You can't do anything, it's just there.
Or just
Well, there's
thousands of
nanobots.
atom-sized mimics.
Well, the biggest mimic that I've seen so far was an entire door.
We need to go to the elemental plane of mimics. Where there's an entire planet that is like one
It's
mimic.
ruled. No, it's
imagine
ruled
like
by the. It's ruled by the biggest mimic ever, who is the planet.
That's so weird.
Yes. And the Great Chasm is its mouth.
And it lays treasure down as you go down dungeons and stuff, and then people die in the dungeons and stuff. You don't even have to choose.
Holy shit!
Just
Order. Hey there, order.
no, just a piece of. No, they just have like piercers that come down and just fall on adventurers.
Why couldn't the Earth, our Earth, be a mimic? And we were very people. That's why we do it.
To feed the mimic?
Yep.
I like that idea.
That's pretty smart.
It doesn't have to do anything. It just sits there. People feed it.
Yeah. Dead fresh
But it
corpses.
doesn't like bones. It's bones.
Whatever it wants an appetizer, whatever. You get like an earthquake or a mine collapse. Or
Yeah.
I want a bow that just shoots out mimic arrows.
Just arrows with gnashing chests on the end of them. Just bite onto the person you shoot.
So
Extra D6 of damage.
you listen at the door, and you can hear what sounds like somebody rummaging around the room. You don't hear anybody talking. Just somebody lifting things up, putting them down, rummaging around.
So, Anthony, you want to kick open the door?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's all
Exactly what we
right?
need.
Yeah, I got a 24 hide chickie.
What we ought to do is
I'll
put
just
two
float
big
on
logs
up
with
out of the
chains that go
way.
down this way and smush whatever it is. So we can knock on the door and step back. Let it go.
Oh, is this your new mini?
Uh-huh.
Nice. I like it.
It's even got the flame tongue sword.
Yes. The broken flame tongue.
Yes. The one I forged
Molten
back
flame
together
Looks cool.
with
enough.
magical things.
Does less damage but has more flame.
Yes.
That's what's for.
Cosmetics.
Yeah, you got scared of the enemy, so you don't even have to fight.
That's why you're always conflicted on whether to have the cooler armor or the better armor.
You always go for good.
So, what are you doing?
Kicking the door open.
You're kicking open the door.
You can always just get.
And I'm floating up out of the way with a barely audible sigh.
Paladins.
Paladins.
What are you gonna do?
Fighters,
Hear your
barbarians.
sigh like a whisper.
I know, right?
No, clerics don't kick open the door, they blow it open with a fireball.
That's a
What's-
wizard.
What's a barbarian and a fighter combined?
Clerics
A savage.
I always forget how gigantic your minis are.
Yeah, that's why you can do it.
And barbarian.
Yeah, that's fire.
A fighter and a barbarian.
A biter.
No.
Biter.
A biter.
That's pretty good.
Barbarian fire.
Just get an inspiration from figurines.
I don't think it was
So-
that good.
You kick open the door and you see a drow who is rummaging around the room, and I mean your door kicking was quite loud. In the middle of the room is a large stone table, and there are several curious items that are atop it, including a black cube-shaped box on a folded gray blanket, and the slimy, decapitated head of a Mindflayer.
I changed my mind. I want to leave.
Whose headless body has bled out on the floor nearby. And the corpse is being feasted on by maggots.
Good as long dead.
Oh, it's long dead. Okay, I thought it was just, killed right now. So the person we're finding.
How are there
Mind
maggots underground? Don't flies like to
There's flies everywhere.
flayer. Flies exist.
They
Alright,
exist
so-
in magma.
So this last week, we went out whale watching, and we were a mile and a half off the coast.
There are
And
flies.
there were flies everywhere. I don't know. But they have longevity. So yeah, when I say there are flies everywhere, don't doubt that you could be out in the middle of the Pacific, no land in sight, there'll be a fly.
So someone just has one fly with them everywhere they go.
One character I have has sword burst cantrip just to handle insects.
Yes. Yeah. So you see this drow looking around the room, and he doesn't seem to be he's not jumpy or frightened or anything like that by you kicking up in the door. He turns around and sees you, and he says, I was wondering how long it would take your group to make it this far. It says, my name is Vanar Freth. I only seek out treasure. I have no quarrel with you.
Is that name familiar to anyone?
I think we've heard of a Freth before.
I will allow Aaron to make a history check at advantage. Since you're kind of an elf.
Yeah. I'm offended by that remark, but I
Since
rolled a
you're
19.
kind of an elf.
So you have heard of the Drow House Freth, and you you know that House Freth. You heard when you were back up in the last time when you were back up in the Yawning Portal. You heard that there was rumors that House Freth had a fortress on level 12, but you guys bypassed all of that.
That would have been fun.
Okay.
Well, don't never say never.
We can go up.
We can go up.
There's a possibility in the future.
But that was sarcasm. I don't.
That was sarcasm.
Maybe
I
we
don't
have
know
two
what you're talking
fortresses down
about.
here.
So what do you do? He says he has no quarrel with you. I am only seeking out specific treasure to further my house.
First, I want to go up to the corpse of the Mindflayer and like burn the bugs away and see what he has.
Okay. Dark Elf.
But treasure hunter, I think
We
already
seek-
alluded him.
Okay, yeah,
What
you know,
the heck are we
now that
looking
you say
for?
that.
A big, giant, Hallister
We're
looking
looking
robot.
For, that's right. We're looking for this Hallister looking robot. Have you come across such a thing?
Is that like Warforged? That just looked like it? Kind of fun.
Is that
but-
giant
Actually, it's way
size?
bigger than one.
We seek
golem.
an enormous golem in the form of Hallister.
We're just gonna see
So,
some giant throne with this.
He points out on your map this room. He says, "Yeah, what you're seeking is in here.
Where are we on there?
You are right here."
Oh, okay. So it's just the hallway down.
We are where?
You're right here.
15.
15
We
is
just have to go down that hallway.
Hallway?
Hallway.
Now where was the spell book?
the spell.
Yeah, Archery spell book.
Oh, that was down in here,
That was down in there.
specifically right there.
So if we just continued back down the big hallway we were going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just the first right, I think.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go
You
down the big hallway.
do-gooders aren't keen on putting down this evil drow?
Huh?
I'm shocked.
Okay.
I mean, first we have to like take his table.
I mean,
And our mission is to destroy the thing.
we might as well get it done as quick as possible. I mean,
So I asked him, what's the deal with the box over there?
Narote doesn't really have any problems with Drow if they don't want to fight him.
Hold on to that. So you search the
Mindflayer.
you search the body of the Mindflayer, and as you're burning away bugs and searching this corpse, Van Arfreth kind of chuckles. He's like, "You won't find anything on that."
He says, "Oh, I just want to disturb the body."
I just want to poke it. What was your question?
I was asking him about the box. Deal with it.
The MechaHalister.
The box. Like,
Oh, the box. So make and you can make a medicine check at advantage.
That's right
Should ask him if he knows where to find any mimics.
At 22.
now. Yes.
So the folded gray blanket that the box is resting on, you take a closer look and you realize that it is the carefully removed skin of a doppelganger.
Carefully folded doppelganger skins.
Just doppelgangers. And then, yeah, I asked him, like, what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Hey, what's in the box? You got there, buddy.
It's a 1 foot black cube, ebony framed box fitted with panes of black glass. The box has a hinged lid, and he says that that's all he knows about it. he says that he cast detect magic on it, and it radiates transmutation magic under the scrutiny of his detect magic spell.
Hey Naruto, you want to open up a box?
Sure. Let me take a second.
It's a polymorph mimic.
Is this heart gonna go up here and there again? What if that's the same box?
No, it's just gonna turn into the it's just gonna turn into the box.
A little tiny box is gonna appear in the box. And when someone opens that, a box will come in that box.
I'm telling you, I know this is gonna be, it's a polymorph mimic. That's why it's got transmutation.
You're a polymorphed mimic.
Damn, still my line.
You're fighting animated armor, and then they just all turn into mimics. Every piece of.
Yeah, that whole, like a colony of them, they're waiting for someone to put the armor on and then they feed.
You also noticed that, Telfar, you noticed, after Shamish kicks open the door and charges in, you floating up, when the door opens, nobody else seems to have noticed it, but you see that there are scorch marks on the floor around these double doors, and it is your opinion that at one point there was a trap attached to this door, but it had gone off long ago.
I wonder if the Mindflayer had anything to do with that.
Maybe this is where the Mindflayer was, and then he came in and the trap went off.
Well, Dark Elf, you seem very knowledgeable about this level. What other threats and wonders have you seen?
Ask him about a mimic.
That's right, you guys
We
are
need to
looking-
feed a phylactery to one.
Right.
I know, all jokes
Open the
aside,
box.
all jokes aside about the mimic, we do actually need to find one.
Yes,
That's true, I forgot about
we
that.
need one. So
Did
don't
anyone
kill it.
else open the
Well, he
box?
hasn't,
Don't kill any mimics.
he says he hasn't seen a mimic yet, but he says that if you're going to destroy this metal construct that is being created, he says you'll want to be careful around Emberosa.
Who dat?
Emberosa is the lead female fire giant that is working the blacksmith working the construct to Halister's
Having a fire
exacting
giant
standards.
make it. Why? Even
Why
a
do you-
dwarf could do this.
Why do you offer this warning, Dark One?
He says, "Don't call me Dark One."
Hey, it's better than anything else I could call him.
He says, as I said, I have no quarrel with you or your party. I'm simply here trying to find treasure for the glory of House Freth and my master, Draven Freth.
The translation of that is, he's heard of us and he does not want his ass beat. I was wondering when you guys would get here. I have no quarrel with you. I don't want to fight. I'm just looking for treasure. Just a little elf looking for treasure.
What do you have? What have you found? Just wondering.
You're gonna make the dark elf bribe you not to beat his ass?
He's evil, you can tell because he's Dark Elf, so.
Oh yeah, he's evil, so
Everybody-
why don't we
Everybody
bring that
evil.
just
Drizzt.
attack him?
Smile
So,
Is that? But Drizzt.
make an Arcana check. You and Narate and Thrick make Arcana check.
Yay!
Find it. Oh, it's
Negative 4
Wow.
I don't add anything to my Arcana.
21.
That's pretty good.
20.
Marte and Shamish, you're examining this 1 foot black cube box, and you think. So he told you that it looked like it had an aura of transmutation magic, and your guess is that if you put a tiny creature in here and shut the lid, it will transform it into another creature. So you could put a cat in here, shut the lid, and open it up, and the cat is now a rabbit.
I'm a magician now. I'm becoming a magician.
What an interesting trinket.
So you
put the rabbit in
You're
and
like,
it's
I'm
now a
going to take this
scorpion.
and
There's no way you believe these guys, right? I mean, this guy's still got a heart, dried up, brutal-hearted body, and this guy, all he does is like grab a hold of traps and get fried.
Van Freth is like, hey, wait, I told you I have no quarrel with you, but all the treasure's mine.
We never agreed to that.
We never agreed to that.
Oh, you evil son of a gun!
I just want the box. You don't have. You don't
I say to him, yeah, that's right. We have no quarrel with you.
Aaron,
That's it.
Telfar, and Cancel make perception checks.
I'm just gonna slowly pull out my sword as
Oh,
I'm
man.
on fire.
There's just a bunch more drows that they play.
Aaron gets a 76.
Then you should go and have his arm just fall off.
What'd you get?
21.
Okay.
His arm just falls off.
You, with your 21, you spot a loose stone in the floor under the stone table.
Loose stone on the floor under the stone table. Does it look buttony?
No, it just looks like there's a loose stone, probably with a cavity underneath it.
Oh, so first he fights.
Dark elf. Do you have further business in this room? Well, we are moving through this level. And it would probably be best for you to move along so that some of our more volatile members are not tempted to escalate
Current situation.
the situation.
Our blades have drank deep from the blood of dark elves like yourself.
That is so true, and they all deserve
blade
death.
says you got-
We are being very generous
What about
to let you move along.
because you were so useful and full of
You
information?
have not raised
You can
the
leave
hand.
the room with your life.
You have not
Or
raised
you
the
can
hand,
leave
but
this room
your reputation
Either
does
way.
not serve you well, and it would be best if we parted here and now.
Wait.
Make an intimidation
Does
check.
Driz just
Telling him the truth, man. He's about to get whacked. That's a 12, because I wasn't really trying. No, I'm not trying to intimidate him. I'm telling him the darn truth. Another 2 rounds, and it's gonna bust open here.
I'm just not ready in action.
For him to take a breath and then whack.
Yeah.
He's like, as soon as he starts speaking, whack.
As soon as he is gonna reply,
So your 12 isn't really enough to intimidate him,
but he takes the warning. He's not
That's
warning.
good. I'm not trying to.
and he takes offense to the fact that he was here first, and now Shamish is trying to take his stuff, and you guys are backing up Shamish.
We're not backing him up. We never said we wanted to take the box.
He did.
We asked.
I
He
said I
did
wanted to
it.
take the box.
He did it.
Oh, I
But we
didn't
want
hear it.
him to take his treasure that he found and leave.
And he
That's why I'm going to explain that to him right now.
has a wooden staff, and he taps it twice on the floor, and out of these shadows comes a shadow demon.
Oh, not these
Everybody
things again.
roll initiative.
I don't like
I remember these
demons.
things.
simply asked him if he was done here, he should just move along.
I rolled well. 20.
Because this was going to happen right here.
In about 5 moves, your health bar will be depleted to 5.
Let's see, you two were messing with the box.
I'm probably closest to him. If I jump over the table, I can just squash.
So what was your initiative?
Oh, yeah, I should roll for that. I have plus 7, so you know, and I have advantage too. So let's see. Yeah, 21.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
We'll roll for it.
So, Shamus, what'd you get?
21.
Aaron got a 7.
A 19.
I got a 19 too.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron got a 7?
Yep.
Wow.
A 19.
You got a 19? This is
Again.
amazing. I only got a 16.
Again.
So, Narate, you're going first?
Yes.
Over Shamus?
Yes.
Bonk him and I'll bonk him. Hop over, you know, try to hop over the table.
And then just.
We have,
Here's the staff of Shadow Demon Summoning.
no,
So far, what'd you get?
You got 10.
have the axe.
I have a big axe.
No, he didn't summon it.
And the staff of, come here.
We had a staff to
Yes.
help me.
It was already summoned. Threat, what'd you get?
Oh.
It's the staff of, come here. Oh no, maybe
And
he already
cancel.
cast it and then he was waiting. And then if he needs it, he's like, go back. I could just blind him.
Drow Mage gets to go first because you got 23.
Yeah. What? Excuse me. Hold. Instead of running away. Excuse what? I'm not liking the sound of that. If I die over this box, I am going to be sad. I just got the perfect character. Then I immediately die. Almost died already.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Apparently your god doesn't have your back. What have you been doing wrong?
I don't know, nothing.
Who is your god anyway?
Okay. So, he
He's the god of many things.
Yes, God of Paladins.
That would be a pretty cool god, though.
Yeah.
Just not even have to worry about like whether it's a domain.
So,
or anything.
he
God
casts
of
Cloud
Paladins.
Kill.
God of Paladins.
Light,
You're gonna counterspell?
light, war.
Yeah!
He would be the God of absolute.
That's not a level for your level spell, is it?
Nope.
No.
The god of
That
flame.
is a level 5.
No.
No?
No.
Alright.
Sparkles come from your fingertips.
So,
Good party trick.
Drow Mage stunned 2 rounds due to laughter. So, Narate, let's see. Narate, Shamish, Thrick, Aaron, and Cancel, and Telfar. It's basically all of you need to make, will need to make a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
What is it? What is this move? Is it like insta kill if we don't make it?
Nah.
Yep, yeah, for you it is.
Why me?
Because you're a paladin. You're a
But
paladin.
only for you. Everybody else can say it.
Didn't I almost die from that hack? It had like an insta kill move.
Found the t-shirt, I'd have to buy it. Jesus saves, he takes half damage.
Even if you hold your what's your scan?
Well, that's, I guess, good.
So we got Cloud Kill.
For you or for us?
Well, no, it's good for you guys because
No
you.
more lice.
So it does 5d8 poison damage if you fail your save, half as much if you make it, but it does not give you the poison condition. So I don't know, Jeremy Crawford is being nice.
So you take half the damage. And
Yeah, for a bonus action.
I mean, if we just kill it, it's probably concentration.
just evade. Isn't there like an evade thing? Out of the way. Oh,
What's the distance on Misty Step?
30.
Is it 30? Well, that's shit.
So you're just gonna get purpose on spell.
I should have got one of those moves. What if I just pull my
And then as a bonus action, he Misty Steps to here.
Oh, you're running away. Good job. Smart move, but you're gonna have to fight us because your slaves aren't supposed to.
Norate.
That's not fair.
Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. You get to make it with advantage
Okay.
because you're a dwarf.
How much damage did it do?
5d8.
So
5.
25.
Okay?
That's like a smite.
So you will take half damage.
It's only a max of 40. And it does still leave it alone.
So you take 10 points of poison.
Ow.
What would you like to do?
Okay.
Oh god.
What?
4 more days and Baldur's Gate 3 comes out.
I'll
I
eventually. But
going-
first off, to see if it's any good.
wants to end.
The trailer looks amazing.
Yeah, I saw like some of their gameplay like stream and it looks really good.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed like the Divinity.
Yeah, the Divinity games, yeah. So
I have
he,
two
when he
ghouls
Misty stepped, he took position behind the Shadow Demon.
Little wimp. He can't even fight by himself.
I have 2 ghouls with me from last week.
That's true. You don't need to put minis for him out.
Oh,
There's just not enough space.
Yeah.
This is all for one stupid box.
I am going to.
Yeah, you and your box.
I'm a
Yeah,
magician. I'm a
I guess
magician.
I'll
I
cast
don't
Pick it up.
inflict wounds. I'll cast
know,
inflict
We
wounds
could have gotten to the mech without having been dealt any damage.
natural 20 for my inflict wounds.
Okay.
So you moved up to him and you're gonna, who are you attacking, the demon or him?
Him.
So the demon will get an attack of opportunity.
Take it.
Let's kill the easy guy.
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
If we kill them, do they go away?
So the demon is going to make a claw attack. And miss with a 10.
Haha, miss.
Yeah. Roll your 46 dice.
Actually, 8d6 dice.
You hit them.
Yes.
Yeah,
With a
he
natural
is with a nat
20.
20.
So that would be 16d10.
10? Yeah.
It's 16d10 dice.
Yes. 16 D10s.
Dice. 10,
What do you do?
10,
He's doing a high level inflict wounds.
5. So that's 25.
Is it overkill? Nah, I don't think so.
34.
Maybe a critical might be overkill, but
44. 10.
you're gonna lot tens.
I've rolled
2 10 so far. Wait,
Oh.
no. Yeah. So that's 10, 20, 30, 32. 13. Plus
So
1.
what? Out of 8d10, 44 would be average.
We were in Newport, and we were out on the pier watching the sea lions. And somebody had come out with just a bucket of fish heads. And they just threw it. And this one sea lion just opened up his mouth and just let all of them come into his mouth. And he's sitting there just gulping them down. And then he turns and he looks at all the people standing up on the pier and just goes, so great.
Gnarly.
Yeah, you never want to get too close to the animals at like a SeaWorld or something because they really stink.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, what'd you do?
I did. Wait, hang on.
No, you have to read.
Hang on. 92 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Critically.
I'll put the before with that.
Then our Freth is no more.
Yay.
Okay, cool.
Does that also
And no one has to feel bad about killing an evil thing. Hooray!
Right. I mean, he's Drow, so.
Yeah.
All right,
We
get his
extinguished
stuff.
an entire house of Drow down here, guys.
Yeah, no,
we,
right.
we put a whole house down.
Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Take the box. I get the box.
Well, you're
is
closer to the
is
box.
the demon still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Can you cast Banishment on him?
Well, it's Shamish's turn. If you
I know.
Do you have a bonus action, or do you want to move?
I don't know. Would Banishment count as a bonus action?
No, it's just an action.
No.
Regular old.
Yeah,
You're the
you're,
most
Can I
basic
manage?
going section ever.
you're stuck.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Shannon.
gonna have my ghouls move up and attack him.
Attack the Shadow Demon?
The shadow
Okay.
demon.
Go ahead and have your ghouls make their attack.
You never gave me stats for the ghouls.
Stats for goals.
Stats for ghouls.
Gotta cost,
Ghoul
So-
stats.
that are not.
What goals and zombies?
Undead.
Undead. He's got skeletons and zombies. I've got ghouls.
What are goals? Not undead?
They are
Basically,
undead. They like to gnaw on bones.
They're like
Skinny zombies.
Golem, except stupider and more dead.
They're +2 to hit with a bite.
Yep. They have a bite or claw. They only get one or the other. They're +3 to hit with bite and +5 to hit with claws. Oh, sorry, that's a gap. Bite is +2, claws are +4.
Okay.
Claws are better.
Well, both of them are gonna make a bite attack.
Okay. You sure you don't want to do claw attack? You get a higher percentage chance of hitting.
It's much better.
Yeah, like 50% better.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do claw attack.
Okay.
They can also paralyze
Bite turns into a bit.
See, this is the issue with ghouls. Yeah, they're only CR1, but there was a group of like level
18.
12, like 6 people, and I almost did a party wipe with like 6 ghouls. Because as soon as that paralyzation starts kicking in, it only takes 1 or 2 people to fail their save, and party's doomed.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Does it hit? Yes, it hits.
it was what is it like?
Plus,
2D?
2d4 plus 2, and he needs to make a DC 10. Where's the game here? Oh, he's immune to being paralyzed.
Oh,
8
good.
damage each.
16. Woo.
He actually only takes 4.
Resistance for
Only takes 4. Woo.
Okay.
Why did he only take 4?
Because.
He's resistant to it. That's
Okay.
So he takes
so
8
Shamish, what would you
damage.
like to do?
Which one's taking damage?
There's only the
I
shadow.
killed the other guy
we
with
have a
my
shadow demon,
spell.
That's it.
Oh, just one shadow demon?
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Oh, okay, then I'll take the
I
shadow
just came
demon.
over to the dark elf and I grabbed his shoulder and I'm like, hey
Well,
buddy.
Grab the box.
So you're gonna grab the box,
So that's your bonus action.
Yeah.
And you're gonna move and attack the Shadow Demon. Make your attack.
What do I hit? What did I attack with? Check back.
Look at all the things we've
Just
killed.
go for it, man.
I want to know what he's up against, so
Family,
he's not
probably.
what he's
Down in the, he's an evil guy. Hit him with some
Evil
old garbage.
Yeah, he's a fiend,
What
so
do
you
drow
automatically,
children do?
your divine smite
Practice crushing
level 1
their
automatically does
enemies
3d.
like evil things
This is
do.
a fiend.
Hit him with
They
all
go
this
out
stuff.
and use
Plus you
Duergar
have
for target
improved
practice.
divine
I
smite, so
don't
that's
know.
a d8, so that's
Well,
48 with
yeah.
only one spell.
Duergar goblins.
Well, the first level
mostly
spell.
goblins though. Gnomes.
I'm gonna go
Gnomes.
level 2.
Murder, mayhem,
So 5d8
ritual,
divine smite.
evil magic. They
Plus
start them
your-
off at a pretty
plus,
young
yeah.
age, you know.
Anything radiant.
Also,
That's
all of the
6.
whipping and the mental
That's 68,
abuse,
just
and
roll.
anguish and
No.
the torture.
Fine.
Lots and lots of
3d8
torture.
plus 1 is 4.
Really, you're just saving baby
Additional
Drow from
d8,
getting
that's
tortured.
5.
Yeah,
5d8.
in a way.
Just roll your to hit. And roll
Oh,
the
yeah.
20.
So yeah, and then it's a d8 damage for your sword,
Yeah.
so 68.
68. So that was 2.
Plus your 1d6 fire and your strength modifier.
God, that's a lot.
Just roll a 20.
I got it like.
Get your crit.
That's right. I
Get your
got it.
crit so you can double all that.
Yeah, you gotta see if you hit first.
Well, I'm definitely hitting that.
What did you roll?
15 does hit.
Oh, 15 by itself, guys?
Yep.
4, 5, 56, 6. Oh, wow.
That's what I want my mithril armor to look like.
Well, tell Far we're not going to get to offer this guy a job.
Oh, well.
Too bad.
If we made a bad impression on the guy.
What happens when you get a crazy dragon paladin
Yeah.
and a cleric that can kill everything?
How much was just the fire damage?
I'd imagine that
4.
shadow demons probably take
So
more
it takes
from
48.
radiant damage and fire
Okay.
damage.
Your next attack.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have a second one.
Roll 20. Get him that 20. Crit.
You
Crit.
gotta hit first.
Crit.
Yeah, I gotta hit. Oh, yeah.
Crit. Crit him.
Hurry up and kill him so we don't have to make any more deck saves.
Just through the dice.
It doesn't count.
It's 16.
It doesn't count. It's not on the table.
Well, no, it roll on the ground. That 16 doesn't count.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go for it.
I got a 16 again.
You're the bridge.
I'm on level 1 because I don't think he's gonna be one.
Okay.
I doubt any of us could really tell when it's a shadow demon.
Right, yeah. Do shadow demons believe in this?
They leave ink stains behind.
Yes.
Yeah. They're a lot like the demons, except I'd say cattier a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I've improved. Right.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's right.
Evil wizards.
So, with improved, that's 48 divine smite damage. Plus another d8 for your sword.
Okay.
Plus your 1d6 fire. Roll the d6 first because I'll take half of that.
Well, the roll D6. 3.
Okay, so you'll take 1.
And then roll it.
And then roll the rest of it. And don't forget to add your strength on.
Yeah, I remember that we had that last time.
is your turn.
Oh, no companion, that's good. What happened to my, what happened to it?
To your what?
My,
Gurgoyle?
gargoyle, yeah.
On initiative count 20.
He just leave me? He just disappear? He never came back.
The gargoyle.
Yeah.
Maybe he just found a nice perch he liked
Just sat there.
and just chilled there. Maybe you told him to wait somewhere and then never came back.
Oh, didn't you say we were gonna run into those people again? People I said to run away.
Yeah.
Your lord of
Although that did happen to me a few
So
times.
initiative
in
count
Skyrim.
20,
I'm gonna do it
and they actually got
left them in the middle of the
21.
wilderness. Wait here.
How many Four? Oh, that could be a good cannon fodder.
Before
This door opens,
Oh
and 2 Drow elite warriors come out.
no!
Hello. I would kiss
They
you
are
like
both
you
going
kiss
to
my brother.
attack Nartek,
Oh,
because he's
cool.
right there.
I will kill you like I killed your brethren.
The shadow demons attack them?
They get to make 2 short sword attacks each.
The only good drow is one you made boots out of.
One is going to make his 2 short sword attacks. The other one is going to attempt to make a crossbow attack. Hand crossbow. So with the hand crossbow,
They shoot him in his foot. As far as-
23 to hit. I assume that hits you, Nartek?
23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For a whole whopping 5 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Or you are just kidding me.
The amazing Drow poison.
Yeah, I got 15.
Okay, so you are not close.
Wait.
The other one is going to make his 2 short sword attacks. 16 misses.
And this is why we check out
25 to hit.
We always want to know what's behind all the doors before we do something, because this.
For 6 points of piercing damage,
Yeah, don't have to worry about that.
and you'll take half damage from this as your reward. And 4 points of poison damage.
4 points of poison damage to me?
Yeah, 6 points of piercing and 4 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Cancel. What would you like to do?
That hurt.
I don't have a white box.
Not, wasn't 98.
I'm only. Actually, no, it wasn't 93.
93.
Yeah, it was 93. I thought
Have you ever
93.
made it over 100?
Huh?
Have you ever made over 100?
I think my biggest one ever was a critical 6th level spell. And I think it was like 110.
I was something like that too.
But, and it was way overkill. It was like twice the health of
Dude
the.
with sword is shadow, right?
Correct. No, the guy in the black armor is the Shadow Demon. That is a Drow Elite Warrior. That is a Drow Elite Warrior.
What's that thing?
Huh?
What's this thing in the corner?
Statue.
Oh.
That's what you attack if you roll a 1. Die, fiend.
If it were me, I'd cast Fireball.
I would too.
Did you learn
But I'm not you, so firebolt.
Firebolt at the Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
He gets fire resistance.
that is so.
24.
24 hits.
Armor class actually actually makes a ton of sense. Because, like, if you have armor class that's really high, because you have really good, like, metal armor, like, swords just clank off of it. They have, like, dexterity-based armor class. You just jump out of the way at last second,
So actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
and it's not.
Well, they don't.
Okay. Hey, do you have anything for a bonus action?
It just means it
or-
couldn't damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Although with dex-based AC, it usually
Correct.
means it couldn't hit you. You've seen the picture, and it's like a shark that's bursting out, bursts out of the water to try to eat a seal. The seal is barely balanced on the top of its snout. It's like dexterity-based AC. That's dexterity-based AC is 19.
Is that black figure the demon?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
You
Okay.
barely
Make a
made your
dex save.
dexterity save.
So what's the radius on Sacred Flame?
It's
I
one.
think it's just one target.
Oh, is it just one target?
It's a cantrip.
And what kind of save does it need to make?
Oh, dex.
Soft 20.
Oh,
So
That-
half damage?
no damage.
No damage.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Steps aside and like,
Holy damage worked so well.
I'm gonna die.
anything for a bonus action?
No. I'm good.
Anything for a bonus.
Do you have any minions?
No. I just kind of gave up on the skeletons. They were just getting in the way.
That is true, yeah. Well, sometimes you want them to get in the way.
Yeah.
So, it just dawned on me. If you didn't want to come physically, you could play remotely
Yeah.
via Skype. Skype
We
is
would
quick.
still want you to play remote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may do the remote one.
Because I got a fancy new surround sound bar that I'm going to install like Sunday night, and so you will have a booming voiceover.
When he goes on to talk, can he like move a slider so that he slides around?
Yes. I am Thrick, hear me in Atmos.
Or that way we could listen to music.
Yes. So the Shadow Demon
I know, it's just.
Draw anything.
My skin's too pale to see it.
Yeah, it's just going to make a claw attack on Shamish.
Don't hit me, please.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Shadow Demon takes 3 points of damage because he's touching the holy flesh.
If anything over 20 hits.
Well, he didn't have advantage, so he does not get to deal the psychic damage.
Holly should be back there.
But you do take. Oh, I see. You take 8 points of psychic damage. Would have been more if he had advantage. Basically, it claws you and he hurts your feelings.
Yeah.
It's really harsh. It's really harsh, man.
Telfar.
It's very nice.
Ooh! Oh man, I've been watching all of this go down. I saw this Drow start a fight over the box.
So in 6
I saw him
seconds, the
summon-
Drow Mage died. The Shadow Demon got his ass beat pretty bad, but is still not out. And 2 more Drow have come in.
It's time to offer them all.
They've come in from the opposite side of the room that I was on,
7
right? Or did they come in underneath me?
No, they came in.
8,
They came in the opposite
9,
way.
10.
I want you all to work for me.
Dance, Drow, dance.
Security guards. Up at Troll Skull.
I'm gonna chuck in
Trustworthy
a spell
Drow
bomb.
security
Blinding.
guards.
Okay.
If anything, you
What
want
is
dwarf security
the
guards.
save on that? And so you're
They're
throwing
the best
that
kind
at,
because you can't move them.
at the Shadow Demon or at the Drow?
Closer to the Drow if I have to pick, but I need to see what the range is on it. It might just be, everybody who's in combat.
Right, I think it's like throwing a flashbang. It doesn't really pick the target.
Yeah, might be everybody.
I mean, you might carve a name into a bullet, but a flashbang is more of a to whom it may concern.
Right.
Bulk mail.
Yes.
So I'm doing this with my fast hands action, which allows me to use an item real quick. Blind, blight, blinding smite, blindness, deafness. Blindness, deafness? Are they the same
Did it have a
spell?
little card that came with it?
It does.
It's probably wrong.
Sure.
but We can at least extrapolate information from it.
You need a daylight.
10-foot radius.
So
Wisdom.
20-foot diameter.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
All right.
So first, go ahead and make a. So I'm assuming you're flying into the room, right?
I was going to kind of like duck into the doorway. Like I was outside the doorway,
Okay.
kind of above it, and I'd like to kind of drop down into the doorway area.
So with your fast hands ability, go ahead and make an improvised weapon attack. Actually, yeah, it's an improvised weapon attack.
Is that how spell bombs work?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a blind? I almost want blind.
Well, you might be blind. Hold on.
Here's Skyrim.
I get advantage on that, right?
Yep.
Do I add anything to it? Dexterity?
Your dex, but not your proficiency.
Right. You get to add your dex, but not your proficiency.
Alright, so 16?
16 hits. So it lands right where you want it. So the Shadow Demon, so it's a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Yes.
The Shadow Demon fails. And oddly enough, is not immune to being blinded. So the Shadow Demon is now blinded.
For 1 minute.
The Drow Elite Warriors. One of them saves, one of them does not. And now, Shamish, Narate, and Thrick all need to make wisdom saving throws, DC 14. However,
What is your charisma modifier?
+3.
You get to add +3 to that saving throw because you are within 10 feet of Shamish. who's out.
26.
Okay.
18.
Okay. What'd you get on your save?
I rolled an 18.
Okay. So you three all save. So one
rolled an-
of the Drow Elite Warriors is blind, and the Shadow Demon, oddly enough, is blind. Okay.
After
That's
throwing
So
pretty
the
that was your
ironic.
bonus action.
right, after chucking the
That's
spell
pretty
bomb in there,
ironic.
can I tell who was affected?
It's like an
Um,
invisible stalker being blind.
Does one of the Drow go like, huh?
More or less, yeah. I mean, yeah.
And the other one kind of looks around like, wait.
And you see the Shadow Demon's eyes, and you know, it's a black shadowy form. You see its eyes go white.
Alright, well then I'm gonna assume that the two I see reacting were affected by my spell bomb, and the one that is not reacting, I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
So the not blind Drow.
Okay.
Go ahead and so if you shoot from your current location, you will be at disadvantage.
I'll rise back up then to get a better vantage point.
Okay. Really need to get some of those clear. Yeah.
And that is a nat 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He gets
First
a
nat
crossbow
20 I
bolt
rolled in a minute.
Drilled into his
I
lung.
see too many ones. ones out of my 7.
It's starting to sound like a Don Knotts movie from the 50s. Oh, there's too many ones.
So 19 plus 9. 8 times 2, right? Which is what, 60, 56.
56.
56 damages.
So that hurt him greatly, but he is not dead.
And
Is it the shadow demon?
No, she hit the unaffected, the non-blinded Drow elite.
I used probably, what, 20 feet of my flying speed?
Yeah.
So I have enough movement to maybe like tuck and roll underneath the table where I saw that loose stone.
Yes.
That's where I want to go.
Okay.
Give myself some cover.
I'm
if
going
I
to put
can't
you
hide.
on the table because there isn't really. It's actually an altar that I'm using. There's no under it.
And I got a spell bomb if you want it.
No, go ahead, hang on to it.
Alright.
I'm honestly not sure what to do with all this stuff. So,
I don't know either. But
and now it's even more complicated with the situation. I'm like, let's pretend that didn't happen. I don't know what to do with it.
well, I figured if you're not going to play here anymore, I might as well use up my
Right?
my stuff.
Yeah, I'm working on some new trinkets. So, Aaron, what would you like to do?
Oh. So, Aaron was advising this guy, and then next thing he knows, all heck is broken loose, and there's not much room in there for him to do anything.
The fecal matter hit the ornithopter.
Yeah. So bad guys are black guy there, and what, the 2 Drow?
Yep. This Drow is the one that was not blinded.
All right.
He just took like 56 points of damage.
So, I will actually get up on the table, so
Okay.
I have something there. Yeah. And looking at the chaos in there, I will sigh and pull my bow from off my shoulder.
Like every time with you people, every time.
It's like,
We had a free pass to just
I
move
wasn't
on to
trying to-
MechaHalister, but no, you had to start some
Gotta have
shit.
this box that turns one tiny creature into another tiny creature.
Had to pick up a box.
I'm not trying to intimidate you guys.
I don't know what you're gonna do with the box, but if you decide to try to sell it, I will
This
beat
is,
that price.
So, okay, and let's see, I don't even,
Just stick were rat babies into it and turn them into something.
there's opponents.
Would that
everywhere,
work?
right?
No.
No.
Tiny mimic?
It's gotta be a creature, right? It's a kind
Yeah.
of beastie.
Would you
Okay.
turn them into tiny
Well,
mimics?
I'll shoot for the
Could
one
catch
guy who can
lizards
see
and
me.
turn them into
Okay.
kittens and sell them.
I assume I can shoot over and get him.
Yeah, he's standing up on the table. So.
Who wants
Yeah.
a lizard, right? But a kitten.
And
Bring your ugly pets here. I will turn them into cuter pets.
18.
Oh, you don't like lizards?
Roll.
Yep, that hits.
I do like lizards.
9
Uh-huh,
piercing
sure.
damage.
Telfar doesn't though.
17 sneak damage.
Jeez. So
So Telfar just doesn't like electrical.
And then just to try to speed this
Lizards
whole
and
thing
lizard
up.
people are
No, I don't
different
need to speed
things.
it up. I'm not going to waste anything. Alright, done.
As a halfling, he used to go out shooting lizards on rocks with his slingshot. You know, that's what they do. It was a funny game.
For my bonus, I'll just armor up.
It was a funny game, killing your
so
kid.
you
Oh, I care about lizards.
blink an arrow and this Drow crumbles. He just goes down.
He had too many bones. That's why he crinkled when he died.
Yeah.
The air comes out of him, and it turns out he was an inflatable
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, you jab him with an arrow. You got anything else you'd like to do?
Oh no, nope! I'm saving everything because this is ridiculous.
Nothing for a bonus action? Or?
No, I'm not even gonna burn magic.
Okay.
Dude, actually,
Naruto.
No,
I
there's
don't
just
want to. No, that's tough.
So you have a blinded Drow elf,
Give him a course fish.
so you would have advantage on that attack. There's also a blinded Shadow Demon, you would have advantage on that attack.
Which one should I do, guys?
The Shadow Demon
is more damage.
They're both awful, horrible things, and they both need to die.
I thought you were against fighting them.
Well, you know, I think that ship sailed.
I'm going to attack
These
the
are
blind elf.
scumbucket elves and demons from hell.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have a bunch of kobolds. Can I
Another
combine,
natural
like, a
20.
bunch of kobold cards?
Really?
Yes.
On the Shadow Demon?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, on the elf.
On the Drow? Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's very much dead.
So what are you casting inflict wounds?
No, I'm chopping at him with my axe.
Okay.
Okay, 47 damage.
Okay. He's not dead.
But he's hurting, I
Yeah.
assume. I just lodged my axe into his arm.
Okay.
Just like 40 gold.
Okay. Anything you want to do with a bonus action or movement?
Giant kobold.
My ghouls are going to attack the shadow demon
Okay.
again. Wait, the dark elf this time.
And when it takes
Oh, they're doing dark elf? Yep.
Mhm.
Plus 4 to hit it with claws.
Okay.
It's smaller and smaller.
Soft 20.
It's
Yeah,
not just one
that hits.
kobold.
2d4, right?
Yep. 2d4 plus 2. He needs to make a save, and he
DC 10.
succeeds. He's not paralyzed.
6 damage.
Okay. How many ghouls you have?
2.
So
2 ghouls.
make that attack again. Or did you make it all in one?
I made it all in one, so
Okay.
it's 6 damage for each of them, so it's 12 damage total.
Okay.
Kobold giant. I have so many kobold retainers, I could probably make a giant out of them. I have 3. Just make 1 super kobold.
Besides, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just like a commoner. Then there's a commoner card. Just commoner. Combine them together.
Shamish, what would you like to do?
It's like a video game where
What's
you
left?
combine dragons to
There
make
is
bigger
a
dragons.
badly injured Drow elite warrior and a badly injured shadow demon.
Go for the demon. You're a paladin.
Yeah, you do more damage automatically to the paladin, or to the shadow demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna do level.
You don't need to do
One is
overkill.
fine.
I don't need the overkill.
No.
Just do one.
Just do level 1. Is that overkill?
Probably, yeah. I mean, honestly, just your
Radiate.
just your improved divine smite that you get automatically is probably more than enough.
What? Is that low? Okay, yeah, I'll just do that.
Roll a 20 and get a crit, just to make it obvious.
On a 25.
Yep, that hits.
Nah, I think that might have not hit. How much?
But he did have he was blinded, so did he get advantage on the attack?
Well, yeah, I do. Is he blinded?
Yes. So go ahead and roll
See if
against.
you get a 20. I mean, that
Yeah.
What the heck?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, well, there's definitely a lot of damage here.
Okay. How much?
So only 3 fire damage. No, well, 6 in total, but it would be.
Right.
So I gotta read that. 34 damage.
34.
Yes.
So you swing out and destroy the shadow demon.
Whoosh, it goes back to the hellish plane. from
You've
which-
got another attack. Do you want to attack the Drow?
Yes. How about him?
Wait.
Is he feeling kind of sick?
He's not feeling great, and you have advantage on the attack.
He's blind. You're killing blind, crippled people. Just go for it.
He's not a people, he's a drow.
And that's 20.
Yeah. There we go. He's tough.
So Aaron, wait.
I
if
No,
a
the
demon
perfect
is
way to get
blinded
that 20.
and then it's killed and sent back to its home realm, is it blinded for the remainder in its home realm?
No.
Is it blinded forever?
Because it completely reforms
It gets a
in the
new
abyss.
body.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think an invisible stalker who's blind would make a very, very interesting,
Yes.
like, character.
Boom. Boom.
Like, he can't assassinate anybody anymore because he can't see them. Who's dead? Oh.
So if you had a demon or somebody like that and you did a true polymorph on them and turned them into a sheep,
And then
now they
killed
really
it.
are a sheep.
Yeah, if it's true polymorph, yeah.
Did you kill them? Did you kill the demon or did it go back?
So,
It goes back as a
no, I think the true polymorph, I'm not sure, I'd have to look it up.
It really is a sheep at that point. Is it a sheep that goes back to hell if it dies?
Right.
53. No,
Okay.
wait,
Considering it is also
57 damage.
Okay.
one of the basically world ending weapons spells.
So your second attack, you swing out
Polymorph,
and
the earth.
stab the drow and
There we go. Well, now we can take all of their stuff.
For treasure.
9th level spell. Dang.
I already have the box, so I'm just like. Is there a bigger
So
version?
the two drow that came in, between the two of them, they have 7 platinum pieces.
Now we're looting the corpses.
Oh, good.
The two drow, the two drow elite warriors had 7 platinum on them. And Vener Freth
A little insignia of his clan.
had 9 platinum, 42 gold. 10 silver. And 5 copper pieces. And the Shadow Demon didn't have. Telfar, hidden in the floor under the table, is a small secret compartment. It contains a jade circlet worth 1,500 gold pieces,
Damn.
and it is the material component for the shape change spell. And you find a spell scroll of polymorph,
True polymorph or polymorph?
just polymorph.
So what of polymorph?
A scroll of polymorph.
Can't you?
And you said the jade circlet is the material component for what?
Shape change.
It's a 9th level transmutation spell.
Didn't once someone turn into a dinosaur?
I remember this guy that turned into a wizard. Attacked his own party.
Oh yeah.
Well, this attack is on.
Man, that was a funny time.
I
Hilarious.
got immediately I didn't get my turn. I just boom gone.
Give me just a moment, and we'll be right back.
How long? What happened?
6 seconds.
6 seconds. I died in like 3 seconds. Boom dead.
And some of the 9th level spells just, I mean, yeah, they're powerful, but they don't seem like they're that powerful.
Just cast wish.
Well, that just lets you cast other spells.
Or do anything.
Which is a spell.
Yes.
How much does
Mostly,
it cost?
So, did we decide who should
A
probably be wearing this
17th
necklace
level
of
wizard
wound
can cast
closure?
it once.
It's a silly thing to have in our loot bag.
One splat.
Am I supposed to sell it? I don't know if it's supposed to
Once
kind
a
of like
year.
die that hard.
Sleep for 1 year.
So that's
We're
a no
also
on
different.
that side of the table.
let's
I wish
see,
again.
check out what it does. I looked at it before.
It lets you auto stabilize on your turn, so you don't have to do death saves,
You can't.
and you regain double hit dice during your rests.
Oh, I got the axe. The axe.
No.
Anyways, if
Wish
someone's
for-
not wearing a necklace, it, you know,
A
is a
noble
thing you
gin.
can wear.
Wish for a luck blade.
So, if you're stabilized, does that mean you're
No,
at
wish
one
for a wish
hit
blade.
point?
I think you're just unconscious still.
Yeah,
but like you won't
unconscious
bleed
at
out.
0.
And if something, so, okay, so you're sitting there and, alright, so you take 20 points of damage and that makes you like -10, so you go to 0, right? You don't go to
Anthony.
-10.
Wish for more genies.
You go to
I
0.
wish for a bunch of genies.
And then this thing stabilizes you. And then somebody comes over there and then stabs you in the
Yeah, just
eyeball.
wish for a genie,
Right.
and then you get 3 wishes.
And you're gonna like take damage, but then you're gonna stabilize. And they can stab you in the other eyeball, and you take damage, and you know, like 2 crit, you know, you're like taking 2 death saves failure, right? But then you stabilize. So can you even be killed when you're wearing this thing?
I mean, if you go below your maximum hit point, you need to take a lot.
But you keep going to 0, right? Or do you just keep
Well,
like accumulating negatives?
if
If it's in one turn, then you die. But as
So someone
soon
has to
as
do,
your
like-
turn starts, you find again.
Oh, okay, so the whole turn, they can sit there and stab, you know, like have 10 guys and go stab, 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 and then 6 seconds later you've taken too much and you don't stabilize.
Yeah. Or if you just manage to get 3 death saves, you get hit.
Oh, that's right, because this one stabilizes at the start of your turn.
Yeah, so if you get hit like for 3
Okay.
death saves, then you're.
You have to have 3 death saves in one turn.
If someone hit me,
Oh, I remember how I almost
300
died once
damage.
while I was stabilizing because I was
I'd
getting
be
crushed by a
dead.
dinosaur.
It's like,
I think
you know,
the
In a
problem-
mansion. In a mansion, that's right. Someone turned into a dinosaur. They thought it was
that was
fun.
3.
Yeah, I was very busy getting the small children out of the mansion at the time.
I thought the problem with it is it requires attunement,
Mm.
and I have 3 things. I've got 2 rings. Well, you know, they're not any big deal. But I guess I can get rid of one.
Can someone still
Sure,
be turned
I'll-
into a
I'll wear it.
dinosaur?
But
We can
only
always
only
sell
if you
it.
want to. I'm just saying, like,
No.
yeah, we can sell it, and
You
it's
gotta
worth.
find that spell.
He didn't tell me.
I don't really want
Wanna
to die.
spell it?
I mean, I don't want this
What's the
thing to
spell?
kick in.
Polymorph.
If he didn't tell you how much and how valuable it is,
Polymorph.
let's not attune to it.
There,
And
get it.
Keep
Yeah,
it
so
in case it's
transcribe
a
it into his
key
book or whatever.
item
And then after
for
prepare
the
it,
story.
Mm.